Right then, welcome back everybody. So, I have actually done some research into this level, and Eco2Lot actually informed me there's actually a chain in this level. I have actually unlocked the next level, but it's still the standard. I want to finish with the gold, obviously. Yeah, anyway, Eco2Lot told me the DOS version has a chain in this, and I did actually look at the level design for the DOS version, and it actually lacks the parachuter. So I'm guessing, due to the positioning of the chain, you actually have to use the parachuter in place of the chain. So they made a substitution here, and I didn't realise it. I think I had the solution down other than that, though. Other than the fact that the chain's here, so you obviously had to send the lemming down this way. So it means two lemmings have to come through here. One has to dig down to the right here, and one has to come to the left hand side here. So it's kind of like we've got to send two lemmings down here. One needs to go to the right, and one needs to go to the left. I think that's what we have to do anyway. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a stacker, but the stacker is also going to join this lemming in the teleporter, which means I don't need to do anything because he's just going to walk down all on his own. And if we get this guy to turn around and stomp, he'll go to the left, and the guy who comes through the teleporter will go to the right automatically then. We need to blow him onto that bit, obviously. And then he's going to stack. Yeah, this works a lot better actually. It's a bit more time friendly. It's a lot more time friendly as well, this solution. Okay, so I'm going to F5 that. Ooh, it's going to be a bit close here. The laser blaster and the shimmy are coming at the same time by the looks of it. What? Okay, so oops, I shouldn't have given them both jumpers. Ugh, missed it. Crap. That sucks, that does. Why do these two have to have similar bloody activations? It's not fair. Okay, give him the jumper there. Okay. No, he's going to hit the steel there. Yes, thought so. A-holes. It's not fair. This game is not very friendly when it comes to giving skills to two lemmings at once. Let's see, I've missed an opportunity again, look. I got a better idea. Let's nuke the level a moment. Because I'm not bloody accepting this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delay the rock climber a bit. Wait until after we've got past this laser blasting bit. Just don't worry about that guy for now. F5 that. Stack. Going up to that guy's just a parachuter, he's nothing special, so we shouldn't need to worry about him climbing over that. That's what I was thinking a moment then. I was thinking, who was the rock climber? Okay, we'll just focus on this bit now. Because all those lemmings now are just going to go and join the crowd at the top now, which we're now going to work on freeing. Okay. So unfortunately we have to wait now for this rock climber to finish what he's doing. Annoying as it is. See how the time it just ebbs away while you're waiting for this rock climber. Okay, so it should be up there now. All he needs to do is laser blast. We're done. Didn't he need the shimmy or the wall slider? Phew, finally this level's done. Okay, so we've got 2 levels left. I was actually miscounting in the previous session. We were actually on space level 8, so this is level 9 now. Just going to check that actually before I confirm that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was 8, so we're on 9 now. Inside the steel box. God. It's amazing how close the exit is, yet we're so far away from it. Okay, so we've got to get to a teleporter. Okay, well, there's a teleporter there. Well, it's probably going to be one of these that is going to be the correct one to hazard a guess. There's a trap there as well, so we've got to be careful of that. So we want to stack up against the wall here. Make him do something at the top, so I think I did that too early. Yep, I sure did. I wonder if that filler deactivates the trap. Worth a try, I suppose, because I know trigger areas in this game are very, very unusual. How are you supposed to get up there then? We haven't got any skills that can go through terrain, so I'm guessing it's not possible to get to that one. It's probably going to be very difficult to, so we might as well just use the 2 builders or the ropers and try and get up here to one of these 2. Don't really want to use the builders because the builders are useful for going over the teleporters. I think we've done it wrong already. I think we have to use the runner on this. I think we need to be really fast. So I'll F5 it. Okay, so he's going to rope up. There we go, he's over. Good. So F5 that. Oh, he's jumping already, seriously. That's the problem with the runner. Yeah, that trap's got a very, very big trigger area. By the looks of it. Yeah, I didn't even click there, so go F yourself. Get to platform for a bit and then make him rope. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say now that we've probably done the hard bit. So what happens if we go through this teleporter here that's right at the bottom, right the very first one? Where's he gone? Oh, there's more to this level, okay. Oh man. How the hell does he hit the wall there? Actually, I have to go to the second one here. Doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Okay, back to that bit then. So we're up here. We're going to get to any of these ones over here. I certainly hope not. Okay, where have we ended up now then? No! Back of the airlock. Great. So it's pretty clear that one's only one that you've got to come out of. So we know them 2 are no good. So they're just going to come out here. So we need to get to one of these 2 up here. Which means we're going to go past this bullshit trap. So we've got a platform across here. And still not perfect. So how many platforms do we start with? I think we only started with 1, so I think we don't even need to do the platform here, so we're going to start again. Pretty obvious. So let's think this through. We actually know where we need to go now, so we need to think about where the skills actually go. It might be better if we just used a. Might be better if we just used a stacker or something. And got one lemming ahead, because I don't really see much point to using the stacker for anything else. I mean, I don't see anything that the stacker is going to be useful for. I mean, that's just going to take us down there. That is. This is where the platform is going to be used. You've got to use the platformers here, and you've got to use a roper here, and possibly builders here. Which means builder's probably better for that bit there. Can use a roper there and a roper there. Question is, can we do one of these? Can we do any of these in one builder? I could probably do that in one builder. That's a filler. It's a sand filler, so it's just going to line the bottom of this area here. So there's F5 this. And as soon as we're near the top, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, the thing doesn't reach far enough. Okay, maybe we can do it from down here, perhaps. So we need to identify which one that lemming is. The one that gets to the top of the builder bridge. Oh, I've lost track of him already. So what about this guy at the front of the spaceship here? No, it's not the guy in front of the spaceship, it's the guy behind him. That's the one we need to... The one who just came out the trapdoor on our save state. He's the guy who gets to the top of the bridge. We should probably focus on the guy behind him still. Just a filler to delay him there. Bastard, that guy still fell. Yeah, I got a better idea actually. This level is quite hard. I think this is even harder than the previous level, to be honest, in terms of execution. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll wait for the lemming to turn around and I'm going to make him stack. Because I noticed that the stackers actually make an interesting formation. There we go, that's where we want him to fill. So we should move forward now. Good, that's what we wanted. Now we can just get a lemming to build out of that now when necessary. And the stacker's not really a wasted skill anyway. There we go. Use a roper. Saves us having to use a. Now we just do this level at our own pace. Now we don't have to deal with stupid running shenanigans, which is good. Okay, so it doesn't matter which teleport we go through there. What does matter though is that we platform this bit. I wonder if a filler can help I wonder if the filler can mitigate the trap. It's probably worth a try. I didn't actually factor the trap into this, so I certainly hope we can. I certainly hope we can put a filler onto the trap. Probably going to go all the way across knowing my luck. I'm going to frame rate drop there. Yeah. Just as I thought. We're gonna have a big problem. We're gonna have a big problem with this level, aren't we? What if we just? What happens if we save our fillers for this bit? Might be able to save a few platformers. Well, there's one thing's for sure: the solution I'm currently got is not going to work. What happens if you sign a runner while you got a while you're doing a stacker? Nothing happens, and in fact it makes the stacker confused and makes him stack like that. Bloody stupid. Okay, so if we use the filler there, if we use the filler here, we'll go over the edge and into there. And it means we save 2 platformers. In which case we could probably use a platformer there, or even here, which means we can save a builder. Or even a roper. So it probably doesn't matter if we don't stop the stacker mid-stack. Bastard. Okay, so we'll F5 that. We need to save our fillers, that's why we're not using them. I'm quite surprised that I'm making that shot almost net every time now. You can't really substitute ropers in this bit, unfortunately. Very useful skills in this bit. Okay, so let's save state again. Okay, here he comes. Let's just hope all that finishes before it. I hope that mitigates the splat height enough. Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm going to save state here because depending on where you use the filler. What the hell? That's weird, that is. Okay, so I'm going to use a builder here now. Okay, so he walks over, good. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to use. We can use a builder there, I think, and just platform over the trap. Yeah, we can platform over the trap. Jolly good. So I don't trust platforming that. Platform is definitely going to fill that up. And we leave the roper to get the lemmings out, luckily. Okay, hope this works. Yep, that works. Good. So far, so good. Before we do anything, we've got to check that those teleporters are actually the right ones. So where are we now? Yep, that's the right one. Golly good. Okay, so we'll F5 this. Good. At least all the overspill will go into there. I can see why the teleporters are like that, to be honest, because it's going to have overspill, isn't it? Nice level overall, but it was a bit annoying to execute in the end. What's happening down there? Oh, I see, lemmings are still feeding into the teleports down there. Very nice level, this I'd say. So we're one level away from finishing space now. Frontier of Surreality. 20 bazookas, 2 glove bashers. Ooh, finally a glue pour after so long without any. Okay. This is not a very big level. I wonder how much going around we have to do though. Probably a lot, I'm guessing. Whether writing means anything. Okay. Okay, so how are we supposed to get these lemmings out then? It's going to take more than one glue porter to get them out. And the glue porter needs to be used for here anyway. It's probably going to have to be used here. Hence why, because you can't pour glue onto steel. You're supposed to get the lemmings out. Perhaps there'll be some glue left over, or something stupid like that. Okay. Let's see what happens anyway. What are these steam bits for? guessing this guy needs to run because he's going to need to jump quite a bit, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's probably going to have to jump up these bits. Where's the teleporter? Where's the teleporter take you to then? It's going to take you next to the trap, which is not good. And it just completely messes you up anyway, so there's no point going that way. Oh, will you stop hanging around? Okay. It's not very nice, is it? I'm going to use a bazooka at the wall. Ah, made my runner too early. Come on, you can go faster than that. Still don't know how to get these lemmings out of here though. He turns around anyway. Okay, so now we can turn him into a runner. He'd climb up that anyway. There we go. Where we need to be. Let's just get these guys out then. Perhaps we need to bazooka everybody out. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay, so we need to do it in the opposite direction, I see. Unless they give you plenty of them. And when there's one remaining, you can just make him a rock climber. That's quite smart, actually. I wonder if that is just one guy now. Only one way to find out. You didn't even need to give him a rock climber. Wow, that is a very, very smart level. And we've just got a gold award for the Space Tribe. So there we go, we've just got one tribe remaining. All that stands between us and the end of this is the Sports Tribe.